Sarah Rae. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. It is Awareness Thursday, and the video I'm giving you guys today is how exercise affects mental health, how it helps it, and everything between the two. So that is what we are talking about today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so please, I want to make 3K by the end of the year. So with that, let's get into this conversation. First thing you need to know is that exercising can boost your mood, but won't cure the mental struggles you are dealing with, depression, anxiety. It is just a mood changer. Like I've said in the past, taking 5 minutes to do anything you love, listen to a song, start a series, I know that's longer than 5 minutes, but go for a walk, exercising to get out that stress that you are feeling, the emotions, the heavy emotions, it really affects your state of mind. Exercise don't only just help strengthen muscles, bones, heart, your brain, but it also helps protect you from certain diseases. I will make a separate video on that, but for now, so how does exercise impact the brain? Well, first, a number of important chemical messengers are released, which these are called neurotransmitters, and they release throughout your nervous system. The main transmitter that is released is called endorphins, and it helps block pain and even increases sensation of pleasure. And that is the reason why when you're working out, there are a lot of times where you get this euphoric feeling after a workout. Another transmitter that is released is called endocannabinoids. That is a tough one to say, but we all know it in its simpler terms, which is the runner's high that you get. It is a feeling calm and euphoric. Dopamine is another one, and this is how you get the feeling of pleasure. What type of transmitter you're getting all depends on the type of workout you stimulate yourself to. It also helps prevent something like cognitive decline and promotes neuroplasticity and increase O2 to the brain. So the benefits of these neurotransmitters and exercising, it relieves stress by reducing the levels of stress you are experiencing, but what you are feeling is related to certain hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which I'm making a separate video on cortisol and its effect on the brain and your mental health. But exercise, one thing you need to really know if you take anything out of this video is that exercise helps you be able to better deal with stressors in your life. It also gives help with your personal image and confidence by making you feel better. Now, depression affects 264 million people. Almost all people will experience depression to some degree. Symptoms can be depressed mood, loss in interest, low self-worth, disrupted sleep, and thoughts of the S word, which if you don't know what that is, it's on screen now. Exercise increases levels within your brain, such as deriving neurotrophic factors, which is an important protein and responsible for learning and cell growth. Now, let's get a little more specific. How does exercise affect all these different mental health concerns? When it comes to ADHD causes an imbalance of neurotransmitters, mainly speaking about dopamine. Exercise is also shown to help regulate dopamine levels within your brain, which very important. Now, anxiety. Some of the symptoms for anxiety is restlessness, fatigue, and being unstable. Studies have shown that increasing the intensity of your workout is more beneficial to your mental health and your body than lower intensity workouts. And a disclaimer is that exercise isn't going to solve the problem. Like I said earlier, it is not a cure. However, exercise in combination with medications and treatments are very beneficial to you, very helpful. And that's the same way that therapy ain't going to solve everything, especially depression, anxiety, PTSD. It is put with other treatments because just one isn't going to solve the problem. You have to have a medication or someone to talk to. Exercising, all of this is just very important. Now, I said PTSD, let's work on that one. It helps reduces the symptoms, such as enhancing functions, regulating the levels of hormones related to stress, and promoting neuroplasticity. But some tips are to find your own ideal time of the day. Everything is individualized to each person. Not everyone is going to have the same treatment. So, learning what works best for you is so important. Next is to set attainable goals, which is why I typically make lists of what I want to do today. Each day I have a schedule book for all of my content for this channel as well as my appointments. Keeping attainable goals, crossing it out, is so beneficial to your mental health and your brain. Make sure you include exercises that you like, because if you're doing exercises that are boring for you or easy or not working with you, you gotta include exercises you enjoy, because if you don't, it's gonna seem like a chore, and that's never a good thing. And if you aren't willing to do exercising by yourself, have a friend do it with you. Your support team is so important, especially when it comes to mental health. So, exercise promotes the release of hormones contributing to the reduce of stress. Also, increases your self-confidence, improves the mood you're in, gives you better quality of sleep, and a sharper memory and thinking. Exercise is more important than most people realize, and increased release of stress hormones can cause damage and prevent cell growth in parts of the brain that correspond with the cortisol mood. If you look it up, the CDC says that you should exercise throughout the week 150 minutes of that week, which is 5 days of 30-minute exercise intervals a week. But also remember, this is tricky, that too much exercise can overstimulate that cortisol, which it can have a negative effect on the body and mind. So when you're working out, again, throw different workouts in. Don't keep it the same, because you'll get bored of that and won't want to continue. So doing things like yoga, which relaxes you, reduces tension, stretching those tight muscles, and improving your well-being. The next exercise you can do is Tai Chi, which has been shown to help self-healing and relaxation. Exercise in general improves energy levels, it reduces muscle tension, and makes you more relaxed when you are done exercising. Exercise don't need to be strenuous or take a long time. Again, 30 minutes each day will not only help your body but boost your mood and your mental health as well. There's also a study that shows that 2 to 3 times a week working out will provide you less depression and anger or even stress, because you are more equipped to handle it. Make sure you go at your own pace. Again, do what is effective for you. What works for you each day. Maybe you don't get a 30-minute session in. You could only do 10 or 2 minutes. Exercising, period, helps each day. So, some coping strategies with exercise is doing some form of physical activity. Gardening, walking, looking at the stars, getting off the couch. Again, 10 to 15 minutes can make a difference. Exercising as much as you can within your day and time is the best thing you could do to help what you're going through. Again, along with therapy and medications if you're needing it. Exercise also can reduce inflammation, calmness, releasing, again, endorphins that energize the spirit, distracting you from a breaking point, and helping you get through the cycle of thoughts feeding into your depression. If you're fatigued, walk for 5 minutes. There is no reason you have to go to a gym when you can work out at home. Just walking, running, gardening, like I said earlier, decorating, it's all, as long as you're up, moving around in some shape or form, or exercising just for a little bit, greatly impacts your mental health in beneficial ways. With that, that's all I got for you. I hope you find this helpful at all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.